This is going to be real quick because I have to go. I go out the door. I'm being drawn to do this. Real quick love reading. Okay. 22. Okay, let me get 3 more cards. And this is for him. I have one more. Thank you. All right. And this is for her. Yeah. So we have for him engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. Next, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Children, your love life is being affected by children. The last 2 cards came out. Let go of control issues and very soon. They both came in the reverse. All right, so let's see. For her, deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask. Open your heart is safe for you to love. Open your heart and receive the greatest energy of all. Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction there. Passion, upside down. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Make the effort. All right. So. Okay. So there has been some type of progress in the relationship. You're looking for a higher level of commitment. Being concerned with your money, your finances, your savings, forgiving and learning. You want to forgive and learn. You're concerned about your finances and you want to take that relationship to a better level, or you want to stop. Yeah, you want it to go to a higher level of commitment. You're concerned about your money and your finances. You'd like to forgive and learn. You're willing to work on it because of your children. But somebody has control issues that they're not letting go of. And this has been dragging out because you can't decide what you really want to do. Deception. She feels that someone is lying, or she is lying, or you're both being deceptive to one another regarding this relationship. And that fell right below the engagement card. I'm feeling that any conversations that's going on, there's a level of deception which is inhibiting the ascension of the relationship, because she feels there's deception, or she's being deceptive, or it could be both. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. She feels safe. She feels that you're not communicating. She's trying to let you know that it's okay to tell her to open your heart. That's what she's saying. But that's the deception. That's the deception. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this is family. All right, she feels like you are her family. There is no passion in this relationship. She doesn't feel any passion. But she's willing to make the effort. She wants to make effort because of the children. Again, it's because of the children. Make the effort as children. And that's the only reason she's willing to make an effort. But we are talking about adult children here. You all are parents of adult children. These are not little kids. These are grown people that have their own children. I don't think the children would want you to use them as an excuse, but maybe they would. And maybe that is a good excuse, you know. I guess it is. I guess it works. Using children, using other people as an excuse to continue in a relationship that has run its course. How's that serving anyone? Certainly not you. Certainly not the children. Well, I guess maybe it is serving the children if they don't know. Well, they know, but if they know that you're all miserable, but everything is still good for them, well, who cares? That's the way you're raising them, apparently, to not care. A little narcissistic. As long as they got what they need, it's all good, right? And that's how you taught them. That's the example that you've set. As long as it looks good, as long as it doesn't have to feel good all the time. As long as it looks good to the outside, it's cool. Well, works so far. Alrighty, so first card here is your heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships, but it was in the reverse. So your heart is not being nurtured, and this is not a loving relationship. That fell between engagement and deception. So it seems like you're deceiving yourself if you think that this relationship is going to work out. You're not getting anything from it. Your heart is not being nurtured. Next, nature spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on Earth. Okay, but this was also in the reverse. So, seems like you're being disrespected. That's what I got from that. that you're not being respected at home. You feel disrespected. You feel disrespected. Next card you got was meditation. I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. Very pretty. Okay. But it's in the reverse also. So that means that nobody's doing any you're not doing any praying and you're not meditating. You might be sad, you might be thinking about a lot of things, but you're not meditating. You're not clearing your energy and taking a step back. Take a breath, center yourself, breathe, breathe. Concentrate and focus on your breathing. Center yourself. Try to clear your mind and try to clear your heart and ask the Creator to come in. Ask the Divine to come in and speak to you and give you some guidance. All right? And it's not going to just be magic overnight, but you have to start doing that on a regular basis. You're not doing that. You're not meditating. And you don't need to be drinking or whatever while this is going on. You need to be clear. Meditation. Get some meditation tapes, some music, something like that. That's going to allow you to relax. Burn some incense. Smoke a cigar. Sure, you can smoke a cigar. Sit down and smoke a cigar and just focus on the cigar smoke. Just focus on making the circles of the cigar smoke. And keep focusing on that. Keep focusing on those circles. Watch those circles. And after a while, as you lose yourself in those circles, you'll start to be able to get messages if you ask for it. Smoke that cigar. That'll help you relax, and that'll give you the focal point that you need in order to meditate. Sit down, put on some good music, lower the lights, get a nice cigar, sit back, and start smoking the cigar, blow the smoke, watch the circles, watch the smoke, and that's where your answer is going to come. Next card you got was release. I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. That's what you got to do. And that fell between children and the passion card that was turned upside down. So, this relationship needs to be released. And the children's situation, that issue needs to be released too. You've done your jobs. These are grown people. And the next card that you got in this reading, dear, was reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect tonight with all of humanity. You need to reach out. Ask your friends to help. Your friends, your family, not theirs. Your parents, your siblings, your friends, not theirs. Reach out. Reach out to the divine. Reach out to your ancestors. Call on your ancestors. Call on your mom, your sister, whomever. Call on them and ask them to help you come to a conclusive, answer in the situation of what to do. You know what you need to do. You do know what you need to do. You know what would be the right thing for you to do. But you're trying to be a martyr. All right, maybe you're not trying to be a martyr, but you feel that you made a commitment, and so you're trying to follow it through, which is admirable, very. But how much you gonna let yourself get kicked in the teeth in order to say, I stayed till the end? Come on. Jesus already, paid for our sins. You don't have to do all of that. You offer someone some assistance. You offer someone your love. You offer someone your concern and your help. And over and over and over again, they throw it back at you. And the first thing out of their mouths is get out. Come on. Unless you're lying on this person. Unless you're lying on her. This is obvious. And I know it's not easy. But What are you trying to prove? Who are you trying to prove something to? Is there some kind of a award or something that goes with all the suffering at the end? What do you stand to gain from this? What, peace of mind for yourself? Okay, so you'll have peace of mind that you didn't leave this person when they really needed you, but this person hasn't changed nothing about themselves. They've been the same nasty person that they've always been. So why would you do this to yourself continuously? And all you're doing is damaging your own self-image to yourself. Okay, degrading yourself, your ability to stand on your own 2 feet. And this is something that they're doing on purpose. Because when you're gone and when they're gone and you're on to your next relationship, or you have the ability to have another relationship, no, you're going to be left, they want you to be left worthless and useless. That's some cold thinking, and that's some cold energy there. And they get away with it because they've been allowed to get away with it for too long. So, all I can say is that you're wasting your energy on something that is going to come to an end sooner or later in one way or another. And in the meantime, you're allowing yourself to be trampled on and to be disrespected in your own home. That should not happen at all. That's not cool, and that's not fair. And I don't know. I don't know what it is that you need to have happen. You know, I don't know what it is that you don't want to face. You know, maybe you're afraid, I can imagine, to be alone again. You can. But you can do it. You can do it. And it's hard because you've never had this before. You've never been really alone. You know, you don't have the support of your parents anymore, and you know, everybody's grown up and moved on and everything, and it is hard. It is hard. You feel lost, and the only family that you have are these people in her family. But dude, it's not good. It's not a good look at all. It's ridiculous, and it doesn't serve you or her any good at the end. Let me see. The Fool. You need to get moving. I just picked these cards up and to shuffle them, and the first thing that flew out was the Fool. This is about going forward, moving, and not being afraid. Leaving everything behind you, not carrying a whole lot of baggage, and making your way forward. New adventures. Starting over, a fresh beginning. That's what's in store for you, and you can have it. You can have that fresh beginning. You can have the new start. You can have this new adventure. Changes, transformations. Lover's card reversed. So this is over you. This is over. You need to move forward. This relationship is dead. Fool card facing this way, facing that way, right? The Death card is facing that way, right? This is facing in opposite directions. Now, if I hold it up like this, they're looking at each other. But when I lay them down, this is strange, right? This is this. When I lay them down, it's this way. Okay, so it's facing this way. The Death is facing this way, and the Fool is facing that way. But when I show it to the camera, if they're facing together, that's very interesting. That is very interesting. I guess this mirror image thing. The Lovers, they're still upside down. Fool is you. The Death card is her, because that's her zodiac sign. Seven of Wands, reversed. Tired of fighting. Three of Wands, reverse. You can't seem to see your way clear. You can't see your way out. You can't see your way clear to leave. But you're tired of the struggle. And she doesn't know why you don't leave. She can't wait for you to leave. She really wishes you would. Knight of Cups reverse. There's some information, some news regarding love that has not been very well received. So any offers of love that you've tried to give to her have not been received or acknowledged. Okay. And you have the Two of Cups here. Well, she's looking for love. She wants love from someone. But this love message is not getting through. She's not hearing you. She's not hearing you say that you love her. She does love you. So maybe you don't say it enough. Maybe she's waiting for you to say it. Something was said. Hurtful. Something was said recently that was very hurtful. And she's standing her ground. She's going to stand her ground, stay in her place. She's not moving. She's protecting her assets. She's got her money on her mind. So if I did this way, this would be this. Okay, this makes more sense. Right. So the message of love that was sent by the King of Knight of Cups was not accepted. The love is still being expressed by you. But the response was very sharp words, harsh words, Harsh words. We're not doing that. I'm so sorry. I dropped it. It's not meant to be answered. So this is, both of y'all concerned, protecting your assets. That's why it said the finances were important in this relationship. So this is putting up with nonsense because of money. And she doesn't believe when you say that you love her. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to her. What's important is the assets. And she knows that that's what's important to you too. That love connection is just a byproduct. Page of Wands. So there may be more struggles to come. Some action is going to be taken. There may be some messages sent. Messages that were received or seen. That could have been sent from a fire sign. Sagittarius, Aries, or Pisces. That person, there's a lot of wands in this reading. So there may be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo that are prominent. Okay, so you may have gotten a message from, or been sending messages, exchanging messages with a Sagittarius. So there was a message from Leo or Aries or Sagittarius. King of Wands. And that was in the reverse. Yeah. King of Wands. Okay, so yeah, this to me is saying that your energy level is low. Your passion maybe is low also. Your libido, that's the word I got. Libido. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. There's some good news about money coming, but it's going to be slow. And there will be a new beginning, but it's going to take time to get there. And this new beginning may have something to do with a fire sign. So you got Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, next to the Ace of Pentacles. The Page of Wands is upright, but the King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles are in the reverse. And here you have the Magician card in reverse. This card says that you have all the tools you need to fix this situation. But in the reverse, it may be talking about somebody being deceitful. It may be talking about not using your tools, not using the gifts that you have in order to solve this. Not utilizing all of the gifts at your disposal, the access that you have. Because you're not praying and you're not meditating. You have to meditate. You have to focus. Not just on, oh, woe is me, but, well, what can I do? Or help me. You have to ask the divine for assistance. They're not going to help you if you don't reach out. Right? Seven of Cups. You have to make a decision. You have made a decision. Seven of Cups. These are different options. This is reverse. You made a decision. Or a decision has been made. Maybe that's what it is. The decision has been taken out of your hands. The decision has been taken out of your hands. someone else is taking over. Someone else is going to drive this train. Okay, someone else is taking over. Four of Cups reverse. Okay, so you're looking at everything that's in front of you and not seeing the gift. And now you don't even see what you've done that's right. You feel like you've done nothing right. You feel like you can't do anything right. You feel defeated. You feel like you can't do anything right. And then you feel like you had no choice. Like your options have been taken away from you. Well, I gotta go. I have this meeting that I need to go to. But I was drawn to do this for you. There's something new in your future. There's someone that is willing to nurture you and love you. And there'll be wealth and love and friendship and wisdom, patience. So there is you do have an option. Messages of love again from the Page of Cups. Someone is offering you love. This Empress is offering you love. And you choose to walk away. You choosing to walk away from the offer, or when you do walk away, you're going to feel like you've been left out in the cold, or you're leaving someone else out in the cold. You don't want to walk away, even though you feel left out in the cold already. Boy. Five of Swords reversed. Alright, so you're going to stay and keep fighting and arguing. And no one's coming forth with the entire truth of the situation. There's blame to be made on both sides of this. King of Cups. Love. Prosperity. You can have that. You are that. You are that. Or maybe that's why you stay, because you're the King of Cups, because you're such a loving person, and that's why you stay. Okay. I get it. Alright, so you're not going to walk away. You're going to stay and put up with the fight. Put up the good fight, right? You can have a new beginning. A new beginning. The world is in front of you. There will be a celebration, some happiness. The King of Swords. This is your world. These people, your family is your world. And this is the boss, but it is not you. You're not the boss. But there is a boss there, and it's not you. This is you. And this is the other person. Now, what does that look like? Someone is offering love, and the other one is offering a fight to cut you. These are two strong masculine energies. And it's hard for them to exist together under the same roof if they're at opposite missions. But these people are your world. That's your world. And you choose to stay. But Bible 1 says there'll be no victory, or the victory will be slow in coming. But next card said there will be justice. So this is going to drag out longer and slower. And there's going to be more hurt feelings and more hurtful words passed. But it is what it is. It will be over one day. Right? If it's meant to last forever, it's going to last forever. If it's not, it won't. But in the meantime, I wish that you would be able to feel better about things. And love yourself. Because you're a good person. And you don't deserve this. Yep. Oh, well. Somebody loves you, baby. Whoa. Talk to you later, all right? Let me do this.